big hair going on, Donna. Oh my goodness. It won't last long. I'll walk outside and it'll just fall. So we'll let it be. Anyway, I'm wearing the cute little brown top today with my brown shorts. I don't have a pen, so I'm having to kind of like, you know, protect my modesty here. Anyway, I've got to get me a little pack of pens, but that'll be okay. So James is getting dressed. We're fixing to go drop my car off, and hope everything's good. Buster slept well last night. His breathing is just, Delana was like, send me a video of his breathing. And so I did, and she's like, he's wheezing bad. I'm like, I know. So I told James, I was like, I'm really gonna keep a close eye on him, and we may end up taking him to the little vet ER. But he said, let's just watch him today, see how he does. But he slept really well last night, so that's good. Rest always does a body good. And one of y'all were telling me in the comments, and I totally agree, that it's probably allergy. Well, several of y'all told me it was allergies. I honestly think that's all it is too. And James and I have discussed that we think it's the sawdust, because, I mean, that man glitter is everywhere, you know? It's all over James, and Buster goes out in the garage, and I really, really, really think it's the sawdust, and I think it's irritated all of his stuff, that sinuses and allergies and throat and all that, because even his little bark is kind of a little hoarse. So I'm pretty sure that's what it is, but I don't know what to do to treat it. So I'm going to definitely take him and see what they can give him for that, and make sure that's all it is. I mean, these fur babies, you just can't treat them like your human children. So it's kind of like, ugh, what do I do? But the main thing is I'm just making sure that he's not having issues breathing and all of that. So I would definitely keep y'all posted on Buster. I know so many of y'all love him. Y'all request to see him when I don't show him in videos, and you know, I appreciate that. And thank y'all for loving him the way you do. Just means so much to me. Y'all just don't know, that little thing. He just has my heart. He just is my little shadow. He goes everywhere I go. And when I didn't have him with me yesterday, I just felt so like a part of me was missing. But anyway, that's the update on that. We're going to actually, after we drop my car off, we're going to be running to Delana's house. She messaged Dad last night to come help her do a few things, gonna hang some things up for her. So we're gonna run over there and do that for her. So he hadn't been over there. I don't think he's been over there since she's had it all painted and everything. So he'll get to kind of see it. But that's really all for now. If anything fun and exciting happens, y'all know I'm gonna bring you along. I have to, y'all my friends. But so for now, that's it. I'm gonna get these dishes put up that I washed last night. We had tacos, they were so good. James really enjoyed them. Y'all, this hair's just getting on my nerves. It's just, I feel like it's a big old, like, but I mean, I guess this far out it didn't look that big, but like up close it looks really big. Used my stencils this morning. I'm still loving them, y'all. All right, so let me get all my stuff put up, the kitchen tidied up, and I will talk to y'all later.
I love you. I give you everything you want me to. Think about it. If I could, I'd burn down the moon and give that to.
Same day, different shirt. I had to change shirts because y'all, that one just kept gapping open and I didn't have a pin, and I just got tired of dealing with it. So I'm gonna have to get me some little safety pins and pin it. And anyway, Well, the hair is still kind of big, isn't it? We just got back from Delana's. James is, what is James doing? Delana and them had a piece of wood, some kind of board that they give him that he'll use for something out there. So he's unloading that in the garage. And then, guess where we're headed, y'all? Did you say Lowe's? How did you know? Yeah, we're fixing to head to Lowe's, but he's got to come in here and measure my blind first. And we're going to look at them and see how expensive they are. Dropped my car off this morning. Y'all, they are so precious there. They're charging us $150 just to tell us what's wrong with it. Anyway, now before they started looking at it or anything, I asked him if there was any recalls on it, and he said no. But I'm praying and trusting and believing God's going to work a miracle for me in this one, because it's got to be fixed. But anyway, got to have the car fixed, and it's too nice of a car, you know, and I can't be driving a car that that I don't feel safe and secure in. Does that make sense? Anyway. So let me go get James so he can get my tape, get the blind measured, and then we're gonna head out to Lowe's, our home away from home. Would it be a weekend if we didn't go to Lowe's? Would it be a weekend if we did not visit Lowe's? Okay, I just got through cooking us some, I don't know, I guess you would call it a dinner. Lunch and dinner. James wanted blackened tilapia, and of course I was like, sure. And he wanted, I normally cook rice pilaf with it, but I didn't have my brand. I like the Rice-A-Roni rice pilaf, and all I had was the Zatarain's rice pilaf, which is good if you like spicy, which I do not. But he does. So I made him that, and I made me some steamed broccoli. And y'all, while I was eating, I was thinking about, I'm fixing to date myself. Do y'all remember the stand-up routine that Dana Carvey did years ago when he was talking about the rock stars and how why do they always look so angry when they're playing, you know, these guitars, and they make all these faces. And then he started doing this little skit, and he started singing broccoli, and he was like broccoli, and he was in all these facial expressions. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? If I can find that video on YouTube, I will link it down below. Y'all, that I still laugh every time I think about that. And sometimes I'll try to go back and watch it, but it's been years, so I don't even know if I can find it now. But if I can, I will link it. But I don't know what made me think about that. I really hope I don't have any broccoli in my teeth. I didn't even check. Okay. Have not heard from my car yet. James just called them because it's like 4:30 now. I was thinking they closed at 5, but they actually closed at 6. And I'm like, are they just going to keep my car? We're going to go pick it up? You know what? So he called them, and they're supposed to be checking something, and they're going to call us back. So I don't even know if they got around to looking at my car today. So still don't know anything. I'm still praying and believing in a miracle from God about that car. Mine's a 2017 Kia Sportage, and it's a little small SUV. And I've never had issues with it until now. And I've done I've done the oil changes like you're supposed to, and I've done all the maintenance, but I don't know. I'm believing in a miracle, y'all. I'm still believing in a miracle. So we will see. And I've been sweet talking James because I've come up with another project in the house I want him to help me with, and it's going to be amazing. I'm not going to tell you yet, so you have to stick around, but it's going to involve the hallway and the kitchen. I don't know exactly when we'll start that. With everything being so high and everything, I was like, can we just start buying a little bit along each week until we get what we need? And he said yes. He said yes. So we went and looked at a blind today. Y'all, it's gonna cost me $127 for a blind. And I even did, like, while we was in Lowe's, I was looking at, I was looking up at Home Depot, and theirs was gonna be like $135. I was like, gosh. So that's not happening this week because this whole deal with my car. And I mean, my blind, it still works. And thank goodness, like, you really can't tell it from the street because we have that tree in front of our window outside. So I know it's there and I know what it's doing. And so it's definitely going to be replaced. And I know they make the little kits that you can restring them and all that. But this blind has been needing to be replaced anyway. But I just couldn't make myself because it was still functioning. But when I moved in this house, we moved in this house. I don't know why I always say I. We moved in this house. They had cut the strings where you raise it and lower the blind till they're like this long. And I've been able to raise it a couple times, but it was such an issue to lower it that I would always have to get James to kind of come in there and like help me lower it. And so it just becomes such an issue. I'm like, just forget it. I'm not gonna raise it and lower it. And I just kind of left it alone. And I knew eventually I would replace it. And now that this has happened, it's just like, okay, I'm gonna replace it. It's just not happening this week. It's probably not gonna happen next week because, you know, priorities and things are just so high. So we'll just kind of put that on the list of things to do as well. I've been making me like a grocery list, like a meal plan, so I can go when I go to the grocery store, I've got my list. I know exactly what to get and know the meals I'm gonna cook next week. So, probably gonna go tomorrow and pick that up. Then it's kind of just like sit and wait about the car. So, it's been a lot going on, but there's not a lot going on, you know? So, anyway, that's where we're at. Now I've updated Donna. Buster's been doing so good today, y'all. He's been doing a little bit of wheezing, and but not much, not as bad as it's been. Anyway, that's it for now. I don't see nothing else happening. James is out in the garage tinkering, as he calls it. And I have been telling him y'all's comments, reading him your comments and everything, and he laughs. Believe it or not, he laughs and kind of grins and giggles. So I will talk to y'all in a little bit, I guess. I'm just gonna kind of sit down and rest for just a minute. 'Cause we've been going since early this morning. We've been go. And so I'm just gonna kind of sit down for just a minute and just wait to hear from my car, you know? So that is the catch up, and I will talk to y'all in just a little bit. Hey y'all, so it's a new day. Did not get my car back. They still have my car, so I didn't want to go to the grocery store, so I decided to do grocery pickup. So I ordered my groceries. We'll pick them up this afternoon. And then he was looking at all the different sales, different places that have the meats on sales around us. And so he just happened to need to go to Rouse's, which just happened to be right next door to the thrift store. So I was like, you drop me and Buster off at the thrift store, and you can go to Rouse's, and I'll look in there while you're doing your thing. And y'all, that store was so jam-packed with people. It was insane. I mean, like, there was aisles that was just so many people. It was just blocked, you know. But I did get a lacy shower curtain, really pretty, for the front bathroom. I paid $2 for it. And I'm hoping it looks good in there, but if it doesn't look good, my mama might use it for something. It was only $2. It's really pretty. I'll show y'all when I get that home and get that hung up. I hope it looks good because I hate what's in there now, but shower curtains are very expensive, and the one I want is expensive. So I just cannot bring myself to do that with, you know, the prices, the way everything is. But I figured $2 I could splurge. And it's really pretty lace, so even if I don't use it for a shower curtain, I can use the lace somewhere for something else. Anyway, that's that. Buster had another great night, and he's been doing good today. He's been doing some like the outward sneezing today, but overall he's been doing good. So not a whole lot planned today. I told James, I said, I guess we'll wait till we hear from Kia. I had my original appointment was Monday anyway, and I was like, how am I going to get it there and get back home, because I don't have anybody that can come get me. So we're just going to leave it and deal with it on Monday if we haven't heard anything. So that's that. I mean, it's not like I need to go anywhere or do anything. So that's the update on the car. There is no update. So James is running to this cute little butcher shop. Let me show y'all. This is the butcher on Tucker. And they have really good meat. We love their hamburger meat and their chicken. He's coming out now, so I will talk to y'all later. I don't know if anything exciting is going to be going on or not, but we will see.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile.
Is that better, Bo? I know you don't like the rain.
What y'all think? Ah!
I think she's crazy.
So we went and bought some thing of, I don't know, what's
The
it?
thing of
It's some kind of rope light. Let me show you. This is what it is. Hold on.
LED lights.
LED lights. This from Lowe's. And it has the remote control that does all this stuff. And we put it up there. And I love it. Love it so much. I didn't have enough to come. I kind of stopped it right there at that corner. But I think it'll be okay. We might can later on get like a short piece to go there. But for now, I love it. This is the shower curtain that I purchased from the thrift store for $2.09. I wish it was longer, but because it's so light, I think it's okay. But I really love the lace and the wood, and I like how bright it is in here with it. The other was kind of heavy, and this is kind of light and airy, and I really like it. I do have a different liner I could put behind it. It's a white liner, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not. I'm just kind of living with this right now to see, you know how I am. But I think because of the color, it's not as like noticeable that it's short. I don't know. Am I wrong? Does it look bad, y'all? Let me give y'all like a full shot like that. No, you just have to let me know what you think. This is it with the other liner behind it, but I can't pull it out of the tub because it's gonna be way too long. So that's what that looks like, which I think it's fine. I really do. I remember this, y'all. This is definitely vintage because I remember we had we have the curtains and like shower curtains and everything like this in the 80s and 90s. I remember it. So definitely vintage. I know it's not everybody's style, but considering, you know, everything that I have going on in this bathroom and the wood and everything, I love it. I really, really do. So I'm gonna live with it. And for $2.09, if I decide to change my mind, like I said, the lace is beautiful. I can always use it for something else, but $2.09, I mean, even if I use it a week, I've got my money's worth. I also got this cute little light from Amazon. Look how cute it is. It looks like a little candle. Leah's actually showed this on her channel, Traditions by the Seasons, and I thought it was so cute, and so I ordered me one, and I had this little crock in mind, to kind of just sit over here to lighten up this corner, because this corner is usually so dark, and I just love the way it looks over here. I think it is adorable, and I think it just kind of goes with everything that's going on over here. So these are very inexpensive on Amazon. I will link it down below if y'all are interested, but they're like, I think they're like $10 maybe. But I just think they are so cute, and for the price, I mean, you just can't beat it. And I love the way that it lights this up, and you can kind of see the shadow of the chicken and all of that. And I got so tired of this little skillet falling that I did just go in there and put a little nail right here, so it would hang on this, and then I can always, if I don't want to use it like that, I can flip it around and it won't have a nail in it. But I mean, I'm not using it for a cutting board anyway. And y'all remember these cute little candles that I bought at that consignment store that were in the little glass things? Well, they didn't fit, and y'all were like, freeze them and pop them out and just use the candle. Y'all are so smart. Well, that didn't work, but what I did was I wrapped it up in a towel, a paper towel, and I took my meat cleaver and I broke the glass and got it all off of it, and I was able to put the candle in there. So how cute is that? It has a little candle now. But I really love the way this little corner is working out, and I even put a candle in the other one just like that. I just broke 2 of them, and it worked out perfectly. I tried putting them in the freezer, and they just wouldn't pop out. So, yeah, I just kind of broke the glass around it. You know, you just do what you got to do. I'm not saying you should do that, but that's what worked for me. So I'm loving all the little changes that I've made. I love the lights. Now they look like they're flickering or whatever. It's because of the LED lights, and that's what they do on camera. That's what it's looking like it's doing now. I don't know if whenever I go to edit this, if it'll actually look like that, but it doesn't look like that in person. It just, for whatever reason, it shows up like that on camera. But I love it. I really, really do. And I love my shower curtain, honestly. I really do. So I'll probably end up keeping it. All right, y'all, that is going to do it for me today. I'm sorry this vlog has kind of been all over the place and then like nowhere at the same time, but that's just how it is. This is just everyday life here. And yeah, that's just, I mean, there's nothing else I can say about it. This is just life. But y'all have to let me know what you think about the lights over the cabinets. I hate the way they look like that on camera because they do not look like that in real life. And I'm really loving my shower curtain. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I really love it, and it's brought back so many memories of when I was growing up in the home that I was grew up in, and I just love it. So I'll probably end up keeping that for a while, you know, until I find something that I like more. That's the beauty of it. I love filling my home up with pieces that, you know, just kind of bring back all those memories and have a story. And boy, our house had those curtains and shower curtains, and it just, yeah, it just brings back all those good memories. So I apologize for my appearance, but I'm fixing to go get a nice hot shower, and Buster and I are going to crawl up in the bed and just chill out. James is tinkering in the garage, and I don't know when he'll be in, but he's out there in his element doing his thing and loving life. So all in all, it's been a good day. And I want to thank y'all for hanging out with me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, y'all.